Hi everybody, this is Jazz, aka Trend Trader for you. So instead of doing a SPY analysis, I'm trying to do a Euro USD analysis this week. Okay, haven't done this for a while and figure something to mix it up. That way, currency traders, forex traders, or even futures traders can take advantage of this analysis if you want. So on the right side, I'm looking at a monthly chart, okay? Not looking at the weekly chart, looking at a monthly chart, and I'll tell you a reason why. And then on the left, I'm looking at a daily chart. Also, I'll tell you the reason on that as well. So I'm just going to move this a little bit on this side. So let's talk about the monthly chart. Before I do that, let me take these markings off. Uh, Time axis. Okay, so that chart is clean, right? So what you're looking at in a monthly clean downtrend, right? Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower lows, and higher low here, but instead broke this support area and went down. Okay, so I'm going to use a tool which is going to tell me somewhat of a direction of a trend or where possible bounce could be happening. Bounce could be happening right now. Okay, so let's use this tool, and it's called Fibonacci retracement. One of the favorite tools for a lot of traders, and a lot of traders just solely trade off of this tool. Okay, and I'm going to make it really easy, not going to go into mathematicals of it. In fact, I'm actually a price action trader, but sometimes this tool can help, so I'll go in a little bit of detail of it. Okay, so the way you are going to measure the move or where it could turn down from is you have to find a recent trend first. Okay, and recent trend has to have some kind of origin. And this trend, as you can see there, this was a origin, right, which is not valid anymore, because from here it went up to this, price is obviously below this, so the another origin is this right here. Okay, this is where price originated from, and where did the move exactly go up to? All the way up here. So I'm looking at a monthly chart, and I'm back down into looking at this almost 2000 rail, right? As you can see in the date in here, 2000, 2001. This is a monthly chart, so 2003 all the way down to 2015. So I'm going back 15 years to find out how we can use this tool and somewhat of a as a guide, so it can help us where possibly we could see a bounce, or if there is a bounce happening before it even reaches the level, right? So this was the origin, right? So I'm just going to go to the bottom of it, right? I'm going to just scroll all the way up, move with my mouse, go all the way up where the move actually ended, which is right here. So move started here, makes sense? The move started here. The 100% move, where did it ended? All the way up here. So by just clearly looking at it, so if price retrace from here to this line, which is 23.6% retracement, right? Makes sense. Small move, small percentage. If price retraced back all the way down to 50%, this is the 50% of the move. And 61.8 is somewhat of a golden number. Okay, don't ask me, but it's a 61.8. It's a golden ratio that a lot of traders look at, and they trade off of that. Okay, so the basically right now you're seeing 61.8% that has been violated. Okay, the next one is 78.6%, meaning your move is retraced back all the way down to 78% of the move. So this is somewhat of an area where you can say, okay, I'm going to draw a simple price level. Okay, I'm going to be cautious around this area. If the price comes back in here, I'll be alerted to possibly look for some kind of reversal. And if it comes in all the way down, that would be the 100% of the move from all the way up to all the way down. Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm going to take this off, since we know that this is the area where price might have a possible bounce out of it, right? Again, that's just speculation. I trade off of what I see, how I can act on minute by minute, daily by daily, weekly by weekly, right? We just basically base our analysis on each candlestick. That's the way I do it. I'm really good at candlestick reading, and I just keep on looking at them, keep on analyzing them. If it gives me an entry, good. If it doesn't give me an entry, that's fine either. Okay, because there's 1,000 other things to tackle from. So this is the area. So always remember that a support is not a line, okay, it's an area. So in this case, I would consider this area for a possible bounce. If the price comes back in here, look for reversal, look for some kind of a bullish reversal saying that price wants to go up here. So now let's go back into the weekly chart, okay? So same line, same area. So in weekly chart, what we're looking at, let's analyze. Now that we know, we have a roadmap, right? If the price goes there to a point, whatever 0.092 area, we can look for a reversal. But we can't just sit on our hands and say, you know, we're waiting and waiting and waiting. You don't have to wait. You can still act on what you see right now. So in weekly, obviously, beautiful downtrend, right? You keep on trending this as it goes down, keep on shorting, or however you want to play. I don't do forex, but you know, chart is a chart. Forex, futures, stocks, you name it, you know, they all work almost the same, right? I'm just going to draw a simple trend line. So what you have in here, it's somewhat of a trend that is putting, okay, somewhat of a trend where it's showing a little bit of strength around here, okay. In a weekly chart, we're seeing a little bit of strength around here. I'm going to draw another trend line, okay, just connecting these. So we're in somewhat of a, you can say, symmetrical triangle, right? Lower highs and higher lows, right? So if we break out of this area, possibly maybe look for trend change. I would like to see a trend change above a 1.10 area to see if it wants to go up from here and retest this 1.14 and then possibly come to retest this major resistance around here, okay? So that's your weekly analysis. So let's go back down into the daily now, step by step. In fact, let's go back into this chart for the daily, since we have our SMAs in here. Guys, I need to go, but I'll be back in a minute. Of course, I'm going to pause it and then hopefully I won't lose my thought, but I'll be back, okay? Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that, had to go, my work, had to go for a delivery. A beautiful boy was born today. So anyways, so daily chart on Euro USD, okay? So these are the lines from the weekly chart, okay? The weekly chart is on weekly chart was showing as a nice somewhat of a triangle, right? We talked about lower highs and higher lows, okay? Going back into the daily chart. Daily chart is also showing higher high, right? Higher low, right? And you have somewhat of a lower high still. It still needs to prove, right? Possibly might break above this trend line, comes to test this, and possibly makes a higher high and come test this area. Okay, so keep an eye on this. Possibly could have a breakout. Don't know which side. Could be upside, could be downside. The way it looks like, it's building up a little bit of a support area right now. So possibly look for a bounce up and come to test this area right around here, okay? 1.11, and we'll see how that happens as it approaches there. Price is above 20 SMA and also approaching 50 SMA, which could, if you look to the left, look how many times you had 50 SMA as a resistance, right? Of course, you had to also be at the resistance at the same time. But 50 SMA acted as a resistance, so it's coming to the point. But note that how close these SMAs are right now. So once we have them very closed in, possibly have a crossover on the 20 and the 50 SMA and possibly see a move to the upside. If it doesn't, again, you have to remember, you have to start off with the bigger analysis and see what's going on in there, then move down into smaller time frames to see if there is an entry or if there is no entry, okay? So let me go back into this, go into the daily, okay, and also going to drop down in an hourly. Actually, let's go into the 4 hour, okay? 4 hour time frame, nice uptrend in here, okay? Short-term uptrend, also reaching this trend line as a resistance. So let's see if it breaks out of here. Like I said, possible move to the upside, but right now the trend is up in a 4 hourly. So let's go into an hourly, try to see if there's a trade in here happening somewhere, right? So watch this area. If the price comes back around this area, oops, okay, watch around this area. If the price comes back, retest this, possible long out of here. That's one area, that's another area. Then you have this one as another support, okay? We're talking about hourly, we're not talking about the daily. So don't mix them up. Okay, don't mix them up. Keep your daily as daily, keep your weekly as weekly, keep your hourly as hourly, but you need to know the whole perspective. If you're trading only the hourly time frame, then you're trading as a day trader. If you're trading the daily, you're trading as a swing trader, right? So on and on, right? So keep an eye on this, and let's see if in 30 minutes we see something else. So that's a valid support still, and this area as well. Let's go 15-minute. Also keep an eye around this area, possible breakout of this. Okay, once it breaks out of here, look for your test from 108 to 109 area. That'll be your next resistance run of course your trend line, right? So basing up right now, I like how it's basing close to the resistance. This is indicative of another breakout, right? Healthy breakout, as you would say, because it's basing at the resistance. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. And that was your Euro USD analysis. Mixed it up a little bit. Okay, let me actually show you guys something real quick. Okay, what I want to show you is this one right here, this post that is in our trend traders group. That's how you can join this group. Keep an eye, I'm running a special. Okay, running a special 1 week, a special next week. So it's 1 week of chat room. All you need to do, follow this post. You need to email me at info@trendtraderforyou.com. Okay, and send me your Facebook ID. You have to be on Facebook, so that way I know who you are, right? And you have to just go on there, also like my trend traders page. It's not that hard, right? Just go like the page. This is right here, and just let me know, you know what, I want to be part of that chat room, and we'll talk about trades, we'll talk about pre-market analysis, etc., etc. Or if you want to look at something, I'll even look at that. But you have to go in there and tell me, okay, you know what, you need to be part of this 1 week trial, and I'll get you on board, and we'll go from there. Okay, so that's that, and we'll end it right here. So Euro USD analysis, weekly, monthly, weekly, daily analysis was done, and I'll see you guys next week with possibly maybe back to SPY analysis or something else. Okay guys, take care, and I'll talk to you guys later.